Hey, John Child here, Bokashi John. Here's a quick video about how to make a Bokashi bucket. So this is Bokashi bucket making. Here's the tools you need. Bitty drill, right? Little bitty drill. Maybe a paddle, 5/8 paddle bit. Now the idea is you want to use two identical buckets. Ready? Get two identical buckets. The first one strains, the second one drains. The idea is to make tea. So here's the first bucket. Identical buckets, whatever you got. As long as they're the same. On the first one you put holes. Right? You drill them. That's half the fun. Now you can spend 30 bucks and buy a Bokashi bucket if you want to, but you know, for a couple of dollars you can. This is the one that strains, right? Do it best hardware. Of course you don't need, you can use a recycled bucket, doesn't matter. And here's the one that drains, all right? Now you can spend money on a fancy faucet if you want, but hey, a 40-cent cork and a 5/8 inch paddle bit will do just fine. So the idea is you've got your straining bucket in the top, got your draining bucket in the bottom. You layer your Bokashi. You put your Bokashi bran in first. You put your food scraps in, bran, food scraps, bran, food scraps. The tinier you scrape the you cut the food scraps up, the faster it decomposes, but I don't think it really matters. So the idea is this is the indoor bucket. Now what you want to do is get a lid on this. Plastic bag, a plate, something to keep the air out. And this is the inside Bokashi bucket. I keep this by the sink. And when that fills up, you basically transfer it over to the big Bokashi bucket, which is over here. And then here's the same idea. Right, you've got one that strains, has got holes in it here, and this one drains. This one has the one hole in the bottom. Well, you see I messed up. I made a mistake and put a hole in too close to the bottom. But that's the other hole. So this one strains, this one drains, and that's what Bokashi's all about. See you later.